Those of you who've been watching my videos for a while have definitely heard me say that the word eternal or aeon, which is used in passages like Matthew 25:46 in relation to fire and torment, does not actually mean eternal or everlasting or forever, but that rather the word aeon means age or during an age or of an age. And one of the objections I hear pretty often is where people will say, if that word eternal does not mean eternal fire or eternal torment in those same verses where it talks about life, then it does not speak of the eternality of life in those verses either. And they're absolutely correct. If your hope is solely based, or your hope for the afterlife is solely based on those verses, then yes, you are correct. Those verses are not speaking about giving you some sort of hope of eternality of heaven or of an everlasting life. The focus in those verses is not on the believer, but on the unbeliever, in my opinion. And what do I mean by that? Several years back, one of my daughters was acting up pretty bad. We were on vacation. We were going to go to a water park that day, but her punishment for acting up that day was that she wasn't going to get to go and play at the water park with her sisters for the first 15 minutes that we were there. She had to sit out. She was in timeout while her sisters were enjoying the water park. Now, after she got done with that 15 minutes, she was able to go join her sisters and enjoy the rest of the day at the water park. Now, did we leave the water park when her 15 minutes was up? No. We continued on with our time at the water park and spent the whole day there. So for those who were there, her sisters who were there who were not in timeout, during the time period that she was being punished, or during the time period that she was in timeout, they were enjoying their time. Then the time continued on after that for all of them. Now, if you need verses that actually tell you that God is not going to just have an expiration date on your afterlife existence, go to 2 Timothy 1:10 and 1 Corinthians 15:53. Read about how it talks about us being given immortality. The word immortality there does promise an everlasting existence, whereas the word aeon does not. Also, there are verses that talk about pas aeon. Jude 25 talks about pas aeon, all ages. That does speak of eternality.